My name is Alex Kostazak. Some of you may know me as the guy who sits at the front desk in the Student Center, or the guy from California. I'm a fourth-year student at Grandview University in the LOGOS program, and I'd like to give you a snapshot into my reality. It's really my worst and best qualities in one. Cami Granado, the captain of the 1998 women's ice hockey team, in speaking frankly about herself, shared this statement about her ADHD. It's something that resonates with me because it's an affliction that I share. It's a disorder shared by up to 10 million Americans, affecting not only children, but men and women as well. Many people in the spotlight have even spoken out, including Howie Mandel, sharing that adult ADHD is a real thing. Categorized as a neurodevelopmental disorder, ADHD affects one's ability in relation to self-control, relating to others, making decisions, and focusing. I don't allow this to define me, but I recognize both the good and bad have influenced my life in many ways, and I believe the recognition of it has helped shape my sense of self. My philosophy is that courage and love make you whole. It's that combining courage and a loving support can help you overcome anything. It is the mixture that fuels the triumph of the human spirit. In Autobiography of a Face, Lucy is an outsider. She is bullied by her classmates and often catches the lingering stares of adults. As she goes through life, she has the courage to create her own self and to continue to make her own path. The loving relationship that developed between Anne and Lucy is something of true beauty. It was evident that Lucy needed a real support in her life, and Anne was that constant presence. Even when Lucy would test the limits of Anne's patience, the love and support never faded. Working in conjunction with Lucy's courage, Anne's love allowed Lucy's path to be forged as she wished, with the woman whom she loved always in her heart. During my younger years, a lot of people's expectations were that my behavior would lie within the bounds of the normal spectrum, while my brain made it far more difficult. It was a constant internal struggle, since the normal reward structure in school is not effective on brains impacted by ADHD. Behaving as a normal kid and fitting into the crowd was an undertaking that was often a daunting task for me. It took a strong sense of fortitude to work on appearing normal to my classmates. As Lucy had Anne's love and support, I have my mother's. Whatever I do, however deep of a hole I dig myself into, my mom is there to help me talk through my issues. As I find some daily tasks overly difficult, like sitting down for a long homework assignment, my mother is glad to offer words of encouragement. Moving forward, I have to look into my past. It was a blessing that I was diagnosed and started treatment very young. It was formerly thought to affect mostly boys and men, but now doctors realize that ADHD manifests itself differently in women. It is unfortunate that many women were not able to get the treatment they needed sooner, but the knowledge of different symptoms has opened the door for more compassionate treatment for those of us who seem normal, yet have a different set of internal struggles. Moving forward with love, however, it will be important to create a bond as strong as the one between Anne and Lucy. Relationships are work, and it will be of additional importance to reciprocate love. Not everybody can be as lucky as Lucy. Being a child diagnosed with a disorder is an odd situation. You know that you have something going on, but it is not visible to others. It's important, however, that when you find a difference in yourself, it is embraced, and you uncover the positives. While I have dealt with the struggles of my attention deficit, I have welcomed my ability to hyperfocus on compulsions as a method of motivation. I hope that you've enjoyed this glimpse into the aspect of myself that isn't visible. As Mary T. Lathrop said in her poem Judge Softly, just walk a mile in his moccasins before you abuse, criticize, and accuse.